Yo guys, what is up? Max in our Palworld video, and today Palworld got a massive patch. It happened about 50 minutes ago. As of the time we're recording this, it's already live on Steam, and it'll be going live on Xbox shortly. If you did not see, Xbox actually partnered with Palworld today and Pocket Pair Games to help bring dedicated servers and like a lot of stability to Palworld on Xbox. They're going to be helping bringing out patches sooner and keeping the Xbox version of the game up to date. So really great news there. But today's patch fixed a lot of issues with pals getting stuck in bases, not working on what you want them to be working on, breeding changes, and a whole lot more. We're going to be going over everything that you need to know. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get right into it. So this never affected me, but apparently there was an issue that if your pal or the pal that you had on your base got to 30% HP or less, it could be captured by using a sphere. That would no longer be happening in this new update. And they're also fixing an issue where enemy pals would get stuck in walls due to charge attacks. Next up, they're fixing a crash and a save data corruption. Apparently your save data could get corrupted if you and your guild captured more than 7,000 pals. This will no longer be a thing. I don't know how people were capturing 7,000 pals. That seems a little excessive, but that save data corruption has now been fixed. Next up, we get to player issues where they have a very good change. If you are over encumbered or are having excessive weight, you can now move at extremely low speeds. Before, even if you were like 2 inches from the chest to drop all of your iron off in a chest, you can now move very, very slightly and slowly so that you don't have to like rearrange yourself by like a few inches to be able to interact with things. You will be able to move even while you're over encumbered with way too much stuff. Next up, they fixed an issue where if you used a memory reset drug to reset your skill points, it would also reset your capture power that you got from the Lift Monk effigies. Thank God that this got fixed. I didn't encounter this myself, but that sounds quite scary, especially because it takes so long to capture all of those effigies so you can increase your capture power. They also fixed an issue where armor could be equipped in the wrong slot. I actually included that in a little video that I made very recently where you could equip like 6 sets of armor. I did highlight that that was going to be a glitch and most likely get patched, and indeed, about 2 days later, it has gotten patched. Next up, they made some quality of life changes to breeding. Specifically that if you had pals who are assigned to a breeding farm, they will not become hungry and their manual assignments will not be removed. This means that hopefully when you assign pals to breed, they will just be breeding and not get distracted, not get hungry. Just one thing if you did not know is if your pal does get injured or you're trying to breed a pal that is injured, depressed, or has like a condition, it will not breed. So note that you're still going to have to fix those things, but they shouldn't, if you put them in while breeding and they're all set to go, they shouldn't then like change their task or become hungry and not be able to keep breeding. Next up, another big change, they're reducing the speed and range of fire spreading on wooden buildings. I saw some pretty awful clips of people's entire bases and farms burning down very quickly. I never had it too bad, but I did have my wooden like walls and gates burned down. It's pretty crazy, and so this now you should be less afraid of building in wooden buildings. If you're later in the game, you're probably not using wood anymore, but for those who are still in the early parts of the game, you no longer have to worry as much about your entire base lighting on fire and burning in an instant. Next up, they're improving the manual work assignments. A lot of the times, at least for me personally, I would grab a pal who I wanted to do something. I'd pick them up, I'd throw them at an assignment, and they just wouldn't do it. This fix should make them be better at doing what you're throwing them at or assigning them to. So that's really great. In addition to that, they're also adding multiple measures to prevent pals from getting stuck in your base. They're also fixing an issue where pals would get stuck while transporting items and would just drop them on the spot. They're fixing pals at the base that would just cut down trees that were already cut. They're fixing pals being on the verge of death due to unexplained falling damage. They're fixing an issue where pals would sometimes float. A lot of the times my pals, I'd come back and my pals were like on top of my base, just floating there or on top of a tree. And they fixed an issue where if a farm was built on the second floor or above, work pals would be unable to move on the floors below. that is going to do it for our update video. I'm really glad that they're going in and trying to fix and improve a lot of these things. I hope that they get the game. I mean, it's in a great place in terms of enjoyability. It does still have some jankiness, but when they get around to smoothing out those edges, and then they can really focus on adding new content, new monsters, and all of the plans that they have in store for this game, the future is looking really bright, especially with Xbox partnering with them, because it was like the third highest grossing game on Game Pass of all time. I think this game has a lot of places that it could go to expand, and I'm glad that they're taking these changes to make improvements. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will catch y'all in the next one. Take care. Peace. I don't know if you can get down here. Oh no, we're out of berries. My frost stallion ate all the berries. Oh, wait. Oh my god, it's 1 HP. Wait, what? No. No! Oh my god! What? It crashed! What the just happened? What was that series of events? We died, we caught the thing that we've been trying to catch for over an hour, and then we crashed.